Hey guys, today I have to do my nails. Look at these. They're grown out, they look crazy. I'm missing 2 nails here because I'm moving and they lifted and I just ripped them off so the moisture gets trapped underneath. They do not match because I'm a nail tech and I'm like, why should my nails match? I don't know, maybe you relate. Anyways, my name is Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a licensed nail technician, salon owner, and nail artist. So yeah, today we're just gonna fill in these nails. Currently I have gel extensions on, so I am just going to file the color off, fill them in, and then figure out what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna stick to something simple on my nails today or I'm gonna do something elaborate. We'll find out. So I'm gonna be using my Melody Susie drill. This thing is my backup drill, but it has truly become my main drill because my Skyline always breaks and I have this in for servicing. So we're just gonna use this. And unfortunately, since I just moved, I do not have my nail dust collector here at my home space, but that's okay. We are just gonna use a face mask and let all the dust just kind of fall on the table. I do want to say throughout this video, I move my hand in so many different directions trying to get to different angles. I don't know how the nail influencer girlies do it. I swear, when I watch everyone's videos, they keep their hand in the same place the whole entire time. And I think it's probably how they have their camera set up, because girls or guys, whoever's watching, I just have my camera set up a certain way where it's actually like super close. So I gotta figure that out because I'm trying to get like the nail influencer girls with the good angles and like keeping my hand positioned in a comfortable place and without moving it every direction, like every few seconds. Now that I'm done removing my gel and pushing my cuticles back, which you don't really have to push your cuticles back unless you want to. I really like to get the gel polish as close as possible to my skin, so I always just use a cuticle pusher. Anyways, I'm going in with my sanding band now and just blending in that gel extension and prepping my natural nail so we can go in with a new application of builder gel. I don't know about you all, but I love watching a nail video, just having it in the background, just the sounds of like the nail drill or supplies or whatever is going on. It just kind of like gives me energy and motivates me to do something, whether it's nails or not. So it's usually pretty calming, and I like when people add that lo-fi music to the background. So that's what I kind of did with this. So I feel like it's just like a chill, like work with me type of video. I don't know. Let me know if you enjoy videos like that. through my Pinterest board here and see if there's anything that really sticks out to me that I'd like to try on my nails and recreate, or even feel influenced by. These are cute. I just have blue on my fingers. Let's see. Maybe I'm really drawn to blue because like I really like these too. I can switch up the color really. Purple is my favorite color, but lately blue has been it. These are really fun. I like stuff like that. Maybe I'll do something like that. With like this little ladybug. So maybe we're going to pull some inspo from that. And then let's go ahead and download this image. And I think we might just run with that. One of the top questions I get daily at the salon is, you know, why don't I ever have my nails done? Or who does my nails? Do I do my own nails? And before I got into really working and taking clients, I would do my nails all the time. They'd always be done. But when you become a busy nail tech, that all kind of changes. I mean, for me, because I just don't make time for it. I can't speak for everyone, but for myself, I just kind of like my nails are done when they're done. And if they're done, typically, like in this video, I just have my left hand done. And I do miss being a baddie with both hands done with super cute designs and such, but it is so hard to fit that into like my schedule. Honestly, there's a lot of things that I wish I knew or took into consideration before going into my own business as a nail technician. Definitely time management would be one of those things that I did think about, but I didn't really think about to the extent that it matters, because like it is huge, and it's huge for you to be like disciplined in your day-to-day life, let alone, you know, when you are a business owner, everything changes from there. So I don't know, that's just kind of a thought. Like, yeah, time management, we all should be better at it if we're not. But it's definitely something that I have gotten better at. I've learned, but I've not yet formed that true discipline when it comes to that. Hence, you know, me just saying I never have time for nails. Like, there's always time for something. You just have to better manage your time. On the topic of frequently asked questions I hear at the salon, one would be, you know, how long have I been doing nails? And, you know, how did I learn? Did I have to go to school? You know, all that's kind of tied up in one question. And I'm sure that is a question that everyone constantly gets, because people are curious, you know, especially when they're just getting to know you and you're becoming, you know, their personal nail tech. So they like to know that. And I just think it's funny sometimes I see people like, I'm self-taught, but if you went to school for nails, I feel like we all kind of relate to the point like where we're like, yeah, we're all self-taught, unless like we're buying courses, we're going to events, we're going to seminars, and we're going to like all of these meetups where people are teaching us like certain techniques, certain skill sets and such like that. Because otherwise, like, yeah, we go to school, we learn all the basic things of nails, like law, sanitation, how to do nails, but like not really in depth. Like, it's just enough to get us by, to get us licensed and to pass that state board test. Everything else comes into play, you know, after we get our licensing, pretty much. Like, I remember after I finish up with school. And of course, like in school the whole entire time I'm doing nails, and I truly applaud the girls that start doing nails and then decide to go to school. They already kind of know what they're doing. I did not know. I was like, I'm just gonna go to school, figure it out, whatever. So anyways, I am learning a little something in school, but when I tell you, it took me so long to learn how to properly do nails, even though I knew each step of the way that I was taught in school, right? I still could not get these nails to last on anyone. I was like so close to giving up, honestly. I'd do someone's acrylic nails, and I'm telling you, it'd be a basic set, and it would take me so long to do. So I appreciate them for like waiting throughout that whole process. But the next day, or like up to 3 days later, it's like I got a text message or a phone call or whatever, and it's like all of my nails came off, and I'm like, what the hell? You know, the first couple of times I thought maybe it was me, and then I thought I like learned from that. So when I got a message, I'm like, oh, it must have been something they did. But no, it was me. I didn't know what I was doing still. It took me probably over a year to really get what I'd call my formula down to get my nails to stay on properly. Like, I just don't know why it took me so long, but it's definitely not something that happened overnight for me. And it's not something that I was taught in school on how to troubleshoot and fix. I just had to keep trying and trying and trying. Like, nails is not something I feel like that happens overnight and it's quick and it's easy to do. It's a lot of patience, it's a lot of practice, and a lot of consistency. Another frequently asked question is, have I had any horrible clients? You know, are there any bad experiences I've had doing nails? And I think it's a funny question. Luckily, I don't have a whole lot, thank goodness, and I hope I don't have any in the future. But every now and then, you know, you'll stumble across someone that gives you a problem or an issue. When you work with people, you know that this is a problem you may face. So yeah, I definitely had a couple of situations with clients in the past. One wasn't, you know, sometimes these people aren't even clients, they're just a customer, you know, that's kind of come to you for a one-time experience, whatever. But I'll never forget, I was working at the salon, the first and only salon I ever worked at, and this girl came in, and she was already giving other nail techs in the building a little bit of an issue. So she then comes to my table because now they've pushed her over to me, and she had a horrible attitude. And when it comes to doing nails, like, I don't do nails for like the money solely, you know? So when it's not all about money, there's more emotions and feelings involved, I feel like. So for me, I'm like super passionate about nails. Like, I love to give a good service. I want to have an experience with you. You know, I want this to be different than just like I'm slapping on some acrylic on your nails. So if someone comes to me with bad energy, I'm like, you're going to throw off this whole appointment. I'm not going to be able to create at my best, you know, whatever. So anyways, she's kind of like nitpicky, this and that, and I'm doing nails. If you do nails, you know that everyone has a different technique. Everyone does nails a different way. Just because so-and-so doesn't do nails a certain way doesn't mean that they're doing the nails wrong for you. So this girl, she's like talking, you know, if you've ever been in a salon, people like whisper, they're texting, and you can pick up on it. So she's like looking over at this girl that she came in with, and I think they're like texting and they're like mouthing and stuff. And she's looking at her nails the whole time as I'm like prepping, going in with the nail tips and pre-shaping them to give a rough draft. So it's easier for me to file after the acrylic is on. So she's snappy, she's giving me attitude, and I was just like, is something wrong? And she's like, this is not right, like this is not how they do it, blah, blah, blah. And she just kept going on and on and on, and I was like, holy cow. This was just like, it was just so negative, and I was just like, okay, like, what? We fast forward. I was just like, I'm not gonna service you, like you can get up and you can get out of my chair. And she just was like, I'm paying you for this, you work for me, and then like attacking my image and everything. And it was the most infuriating experience I've had doing nails, because the way someone is coming to you for a service and then having the audacity to talk down to you and so negative to you, like, I just couldn't get over that. And I had to stay like, you know, professional, but deep down inside, I'm like, meet me outside. Like, I don't want to talk, I don't want to argue. I'm like, don't be a POS. You know, I'm just sitting here trying to do my job, and you're like killing the vibe with your nasty attitude. And honestly, shortly after that whole situation is when I decided that, yeah, I don't think I want to work in a salon for someone else. Like, all money is not good money, and I know I can't control everyone who I service. Like, I can't be super selective, but when I was working in a salon, I could not say no to taking a client, right? But how it is now, I can refuse service if I feel like we're not compatible, because like I feel like there needs to be good energy during the appointment. It's self-care for you. So for my clients, you know, it's self-care time. You don't want to have a bad experience when you're trying to just feel good and uplifted. So yeah, negativity in the nail room is a no. And I think if clients become negative over time, it's totally fine to just like split ways, and that's okay. I know a lot of nail techs have a hard time of firing clients, getting rid of clients. I don't have a hard time with it at all. I've had people come to me since the very beginning, and I've had to fire them just because they no longer respected my boundaries and they overstepped constantly. So I was like, oh, you know, it's time to go. And I think it's okay to do that. You know, we have to protect our peace. We're working for ourselves. We're offering a very personal service to someone. And I believe that you should be fully happy while doing that. So it's your call. And I think we should respect our boundaries a lot more and follow whatever brings us the most peace. All while keeping in mind, you know, don't be super nitpicky with it. Don't be, you know, crazy with it, but also protect your space. We are almost finished up this design. If you are still watching, please give a thumbs up, drop a nail emoji down below in the comments. If you enjoy videos with a little bit of talking or a lot of talking, let me know. Or if you prefer a video just with music, let me know that. I like to do a little bit of talking. You guys can get to know me along the way in each video. I'll share some of my experiences, anything educational, just a little bit of ranting and chit chat. But if you prefer none of that, then that's cool too, because I like to do videos where I don't talk and I just upload and I have some good music playing in the background. But yeah, just watch to the end to see the end result and let me know if you would wear this nail design yourself.